Temple is a Buddhist monastery in China, and it's famous for its martial arts monks and also as the birthplace of Zen Buddhism. Shaolin Temple was founded for a monk named Ba Tuo by Emperor Shaolin of the Northern Wei dynasty in about 495. And the priest Ba Tuo, he was concerned with translating Buddhist scriptures from the Indian language of Sanskrit into Chinese. So originally the fame of the Shaolin Temple was actually built on its scholarship and translation services. Another event that really helped establish the reputation of the Shaolin Temple was the arrival of Damo, or Bodhidharma. Damo is a historical monk who traveled from India to China, and he was present teaching at the Shaolin Temple at the very beginning evolution of Zen or Chan Buddhism. Chan, or as it's more commonly known by its Japanese name, Zen, is one major branch of Buddhism. And there's two ideas which are really central to Chan. One is the striving for enlightenment. And this is a spiritual state, an awareness of truth that's free from illusions and free from suffering. This spiritual state of enlightenment is achieved through meditation. The second idea, which is very central to Zen, is that Damo brought the real experience of enlightenment. This was considered to be a mind-to-mind transmission of the actual experience that couldn't really be put into words. He was considered to be the 28th patriarch in a line going directly back to the Shakyamuni, the original Buddha. Well, Damo arrived at the Shaolin Temple from India. He went to a cave above the temple, and he sat in meditation in the cave for 9 years. So at one point while Damo was meditating, his eyes began to close involuntarily. He couldn't keep them open, even though he was trying to concentrate. So in his frustration, he cut his eyelids off and he threw them outside the cave. And where they landed, tea plants grew. So this was taken to be a miraculous sign. And to this day, Chan or Zen monks are allowed to drink tea during the meditation. And this is significant because usually Zen monks are not allowed to have any stimulants of any type, even including garlic or spices in their food. Well, after 9 years of meditation facing the wall of the cave, then Damo came down and began to teach. And at first he tried to teach all of the monks his seated method staring at the wall. And this required fierce concentration for a long period of time, and the monks were simply too weak. They were falling asleep, they got sick, they weren't able to maintain their concentration. So according to legends, then he taught them 2 series of exercises. One is called the muscle tendon changing classic, and the other is called the bone marrow or brainwashing classic. And these were designed to strengthen their bodies and prepare them for meditation. These teachings, the muscle tendon changing classic in particular, resemble a cross between Indian yoga and Taoist longevity exercises. And they were combined with the Zen meditation and existing martial arts, and they created a completely new level of martial arts in China. The Shaolin Temple is famous for staff techniques. This is their specialty weapon. It's the weapon that they're the best at. When the Qing dynasty began in about 1644, and at this point the Shaolin monks really focused on unarmed combat. Their methods of unarmed combat really began to evolve. And this was when the combination of Chan meditation or Zen meditation and the longevity exercises from Taoism and just health-promoting exercises in general were combined with the combat methods. And these unarmed combat methods began to rapidly evolve into a new level that hadn't been seen before. Myths of Damo and the Shaolin Temple gradually evolved over time, and it's possible to trace their evolution both in literature, Buddhist literature, and in the many stone steles and carvings that surround the Shaolin Temple. And whether or not Damo actually taught exercises and physical training to the monks, at this point no one can really say that with any authority. There just isn't the factual evidence from that time. However, the important thing is that people believe that he did, and these motivate people to practice today and to become involved and improve themselves. There are many exercises reputed to be the muscle tendon changing, but we don't really know which, if any of them, are authentic from Damo himself. Myths are important because they really guide people's belief, they strengthen their faith, and they motivate them to act.